This is day number 6 now. I had an absolute cracking sleep. Went to bed about 8:30 last night. Trying to work out why I was so exhausted after a 400k day. It was the heat, no doubt about it. With the sunburn. Not sure if you can see it in the camera or not. But anyway, what a great way to wake up. Have a look at this. So anyway, the idea today is to hit the road early. It's now 6, must be about 6:30 in the morning. Let's get on the road the next 20 minutes and don't know where I'm going to go, but I'll try and maybe head towards Townsville, which is about 750 k's away. And if I make it, I make it. If I don't, I don't. Let's do this. So I have a bit of a secret weapon today. Feeling a little bit flat this morning, but hopefully I'll pick up. Had a cracking night's sleep. I just wanted to pull over and have a good look at this mountain range. It looks fantastic. Those mountains have got some cool shapes about them. Some of them look like old tree stumps. It's really weird. Just being wary of wildlife at this time of the morning, especially on these sort of roads. Just always on the lookout. Give myself plenty of distance between cars, and also look into the distance for any grooves, and hopefully one doesn't take me out. The bike's holding up really well. So for reference, it's an Indian Springfield Dark Horse, 1890, 1116. It packs a punch. And it's just chewing up the highway. It's fantastic. So the windscreen I've got, you still look over it. Look directly over it. It's probably, the top of the windscreen's in line, it's probably just above my mouth. So the idea being, it deflects the wind over the head of your helmet. And it's doing a good job. A little bit of buffeting coming from funnily enough, coming from below. I can feel the air coming up. But hey, 3,000 kilometres in, I'm not complaining. It's made a huge difference. So I definitely recommend get a windscreen for your motorbike for long rides. Just pulled up at Proserpine, which is just outside of Airlie Beach. Just the wind's starting to really pick up here and there's a bit of bad weather up ahead, so on with the goggles. lot of debris flying around. Not so much coming off cars. It's when you go through those cane fields. A few large insects and so forth. I think they're getting caught up in the wind. But definitely feeling the difference in the wind. It's not cold though, that's for sure. Alright, let's keep going. Early tonight, but I feel really good, so I might just continue on. My original destination was Townsville, so I might as well keep going. Gosh, it's tempting to turn off that early beach. It's very tempting. I want to get to Cairns tomorrow, so I think to Cairns about 600 k's from here. Yeah, I'll just keep going to Townsville. Yeah, 252 kilometres to Townsville. There it is right there. Wind's picked up a fair bit, but I've avoided the rain. Look up Ayr, A-Y-R, which is just south of Townsville, just in case it's a nicer place to start today. If it's nicer, I'll pull in there. If not, I'll continue to Townsville. I'm having one of those days today where I can do 1,000 k's, no worries. I never thought I'd say that about being on a motorbike. Okay, so today's the 6th day, and I've just hit 3,208 kilometres, and the bike itself has done 5,005 k's. Just met a fellow named Bev. Bev's touring all over the central Queensland area. He lives in Ayr. And he told me go and stay in Ayr, don't stay in Townsville. So I'll go to Ayr, I'll stay there. Anyway, Bev has got a cool setup with his BMW, and he's got a trailer. He's dragging 450 kilograms of weight, and he said you can't go too fast, you'll burn the tyre out. He said, is that an Indian? I said, yeah mate. He loved it. Stylish. Just back there I was getting fuel when I met Nev. And I went in to pay for it. An Indian fella served me. I walked up to the counter and he saw my t-shirt. He said, Indian? I said, yeah brother. Yes, me, I'm India. Yes, I'm India. I said, no mate, American Indian, not India Indian. You nincompoop. We've got line marking up here. Do not overtake, they're doing the lines. Don't know how long this is going to go for. Should you? He's a bit of a character. Just wants a bloody beer. This is what I'm dealing with. my Indian, she's only around about 8 months old, 9 months old. I've done 5,000 Ks on it, 6,000 Ks by the time I get to Cairns. Anyway, it's funny how a long trip like this, you become less precious about it. Stones flicking up everywhere. And I've got a confession to make. This is my 4th motorbike. It's my 3rd Indian. And I dropped the bastard yesterday. I dropped it. I couldn't believe it. It's the first time I've ever dropped a motorbike. And of all the motorbikes to drop, I dropped the bloody 350, 400 kilo one. Anyway, it was on a pretty deserted road outside of Bundaberg. It was pretty funny. But I got it up. Funny talking to Ned back there. He had a story to tell me. He said, did you see the coppers back there? Yeah, there's coppers everywhere on this road. He said, yeah, well, they overtook him. And then they kept on going. He said they sped off, for another job. He goes, and then you overtook me and scared the shit out of me. He goes, I wasn't expecting that. Gave poor Neb a bit of a fright. I was doing the speed limit, of course. But he said, be careful. Especially on this road up further, they've got those average speed cameras. At the end of the day, rides like this, you just want to arrive alive, put the thing on cruise control, and it gives a shit if you're 10 minutes later than usual. Just take it easy. That's a bloody big mango. Old mate Nev back there, he's from Ayr. A-Y-R. He said, you're better off to stay there, don't stay in Townsville. Sounds like Ayr's a bit more relaxed. I don't know how far south of Townsville, might be 50 Ks or even less, I'm not sure. But I think I'll pull up something there. I feel great though, I really do. I really feel good. I had a shocker of a day yesterday in the heat. It's just one of those days, a bad sleep the night before. It's amazing what a good night's sleep does. And a steak and chips last night. Try to have a steak every night. Of the world's population have got red hair. Less than 1%. And less than 1% of that 1% have got red hair and blue eyes. So that makes me pretty exotic. Just booked accommodation at Ayr. So it's 107 Ks away. It should take me about an hour. Off the recommendation of Nev back there with the BMW. Thanks, Nev. It actually looks like a pretty place. Let's go to where? On the side of the road, so I'm going to catch up to him and overtake him again, scare the shit out of him again. Good fella. around the country. Well, that's the plan. See how we go, hey? Nice piece of artwork, burning the cane fields. I don't know, it just caught my eye on the highway, so I thought I'd better pull over and check it out. And I've now hit, where am I? 3,340 kilometres. Off to air, another 15 k's, takes me to about 3,350 k's since leaving Geelong 6 days ago. And then I'll push on to Cairns tomorrow. Righto, that's the end of day 6. I'm in a place called Ayr, A-Y-R, just south of Townsville. My aim was to go to Townsville today, but I met another biker on the road, and he said to me, mate, don't go to Townsville. He lives in Ayr. He said, go to Ayr, it's a better place. And he's on the money, it's a great spot, love it here. So I don't really know Townsville, but Ayr's a great spot. Love walking around here, and got a great feed and another steak tonight. I'm having a steak every night. That's the key, is a nice steak at the end of the day. It's one of life's great pleasures and my favourite part of the day when I wind down. Also met some great people along the way, a couple of characters today. But it's funny, the further north I head, the better the people are. The personalities are really good. Maybe it's the climate, I don't know. But they're really good people. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to the next chapter, which is tomorrow. Head on to Cairns. The reason why I'm so definite tomorrow is because I'm catch up with a mate of mine in Cairns, and then we're pushing on to Palm Cove, and that's where I'll be pulling up stumps for the week. And I'll probably just mill around, and who knows, see what happens when I'm there. Anyway, good night.